What's up, guys? Just here by my channel. Tonight, be the review for Friday Smackdown in Perth, Australia. So let's get to it then. Alright, we're starting with Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes makes his way out, opening Smackdown. Rhodes as per what they want to talk about and he starts by talking about Seth Rollins. He talks about Paul Heyman, talking about the actual stakes in that match tomorrow. He talks about being Rollins' Achilles heel. And how he has the duty of carrying the WWE right now, but he knows he's not the only one who can do that, and that's why it's what Seth Rollins' big flaw is. It's what will cause his downfall. He matches Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, who are WWE, who Rhodes says he is the one wrestler Rollins cannot beat. So we'll see. Dame Priest, Dame Prophet. Oh yeah, they're showing the wrestlers coming in, which was earlier today. Well, they taped it during this morning stuff. So yeah, Cody Rhodes walks by Fatu. Jacob Fatu. Fatu tells Rhodes that once he's on Seth Rollins, he wants Rhodes. Nick Aldis comes by and tells Fatu he likes his ambition and leaves. Drew McIntyre comes in and beats up Fatu. All right, so next match. Next match. First match coming up is WWE United States Champion Open Challenge. Sami Zayn, who is a champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Alright, we get the bell. Zayn and Nakamura trade holds, and Nakamura slam down to the mat. Nakamura and Zayn evade each other's moves and lock up. Zayn works on Nakamura's arm, and Nakamura knees down on Zayn's face. Nakamura kicks Zayn onto the ropes and hits a sliding German suplex. Then we get commercial break. We come back to the match. Zayn chops Nakamura in the corner, and then snap mirrors Nakamura. The two punch each other in the middle of the ring. Nakamura suplexes Zayn, and then punches and kicks Zayn. Zayn ends up in the corner, and then is swung into the ropes, and the kick down and covered for a 2 count. Nakamura attacks Zayn with strikes and kicks. Zayn is choked on the ropes. Zayn jumps over Nakamura and takes him down with a clothesline. Zayn goes for the blue thunder bomb, but Nakamura counters and kicks Zayn. Zayn hits a Michinoku driver and covers Nakamura for near combos, and Zayn hits an exploder on Nakamura, and the Nakamura goes for a superplex, but Zayn counters Nakamura blue thunder bomb attempt and kicks Zayn out of the ring. Nakamura goes out and Zayn hits Explorer into the barricades and then hits a Luba kick outside the ring, knocking Nakamura out. Nakamura kicks Zayn in the ring and with the Kinshasa kick. Kinshasa kick, whatever, covers Zayn. Zayn gets his leg on the ropes and breaking the pin. Nakamura hits a Scorpion Rising on Zayn, goes to hit Zayn with a Nerd Kinshasa and is pulled out of the ring. And he uh, is is tagged in, and Valkyrie gets hammered by Julia. Valkyrie is tossed into the ring, into the corner, and James is tagged in, and she beats Valkyrie in the corner. Julia tags herself and hits a missile drop kick from the top rope and covers Valkyrie for a near fall. Julia kicks Valkyrie, and Valkyrie comes here. Spine buster and covers her for a near fall. James reverses an Alabama slam, and Julia distracts Valkyrie breaks a pin. Is tagged in, and she's knocked down by Strand, and Valkyrie is tagged in, and James as slams and tagged in wherever and slams James down and covers for a near fall. Valkyrie takes out Gia, and Strand tags herself in. Strand slams down James and hits a PME and gets the win. So winners are Stemmy Valkyrie and Timmy Strand. Sagan Roku are backstage with chart fair and stuff, and Alexa Bliss talking about their were signing agreed to let them challenge for the women's tag team titles. So third match coming up is WWE Tag Team Championship match. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, who are the champions, with the White Six versus Street Profits, Andrew Dawkins and Montez Ford with BFAB. Loomis and Gacy run in and attack the Profits. Gacy takes down Dawkins in the ring. Ford is tagged in and they beat down Loomis and double team Gacy. Dawkins is tagged back in and runs outside the ring and then smashes into Gacy. Loomis sending them into the barricades. Then we cut commercial break. Alright, we're back with commercial break. The Loomis has Dawkins down on the mat and hammers into his back. Dawkins is placed in a chinlock and gets kneed by Loomis as he tries to break the hold. Dawkins and Loomis collide in the ring, knocking them both to the mat. Ford and Gacy are tagged in, and Ford takes Gacy down with a bunch of hits and clotheslines. Ford hits a crossbody on Gacy and covers for a 2 count. Dawkins is tagged in, and Gacy is double teamed, and Loomis breaks the pin. All four men are now fighting in the ring. Dawkins gets both Loomis and Gacy on his shoulders, and Ford comes off the top rope, and it's a double blockbuster. Nikki Cross breaks the pin. BFAB attacks her outside the ring. Eric Rowan goes to attack BFAB, but Ford steps in the ring. Loomis and Gacy hit the plague, and Ford get and the plague on Ford and gets the win. So we're still WWE Tag Team Champions, the Y6. After the match, the MFTs come down and they stare down the Y6. Nikki Cross gets in Soul's face and tells MFTs to leave the ring. Sikoa stands in the ring with the Y6 and then leaves with the MFTs. The Y6 have been put on notice from Sikoa and his MFTs. Then Kenta Kelly talks about what happened last week with Camaro Hayes and stuff, and then Melo missed this time. So yeah. So after that, then fourth match coming up, last man standing match, Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. Priest goes to kick Black at the bell, and Black dodges it and beats on Priest. Priest then attacks Black and sends him out of the ring. Priest gets a candlestick and tries to attack Black, but Black gets to Priest first. Black assaults Priest outside the ring, and Priest commercial break. Back to the match. Black and Priest are fighting on the rampway. Black slams Priest into the ring and gets a candlestick and runs into a kick by Priest instead. Priest throws Black into the barricades and Priest gets in the ring. Black comes in and gets slammed down. Priest sets up the steel steps in the ring and Black attacks Priest with a kick. Black trips Priest into the steel steps. Priest goes for the South of Heaven, but Black counters out of the hole and climbs the ropes and hits a meteor on Priest onto the steel steps. Black kicks Priest and Priest catches Black and slams him onto the steel steps. Priest gets sent outside the ring, and Black tries to moonsault onto Priest, but Priest moves out of the way. Black counters and South of Heaven onto the announce desk, and Priest gets slammed into the steel steps, and Black then hammers Priest into the steel steps. Priest gets onto his feet and slams Black through the announce desk, and then we cut commercial break. Alright, we turn back to a commercial break to Smackdown. Black is laid out and Priest walks around him. Black gets up at night and Priest hits him with a candlestick. Priest walks the ropes and Black hits Priest each other with a candlestick. Black kicks Priest off the ropes to the ground. Outside the ring, both men get up before the 10 count. Black goes outside the ring to punch Priest. Black gets a chair and hits Priest with a chair several times. Outside the ring, Priest chokeslams Black on the apron and hits a razor's edge on Black onto the announce desk. Black barely makes a 10 count and Priest is pissed off and hits another razor's edge on Black to announce desk. Black gets up at 9.5 seconds again. Priest knocks Black into the crowd and the fight on boxes and crates. Priest suplexes Black onto a shipping crate / box. Selena Vega comes out and stands between Black and Priest. She pleads for Priest to leave Black alone. Priest throws a fireball at Priest and then hits Black Mass on Priest, and Priest crashes to the floor, and then the ref counts to 10. So winner is Aleister Black. After the match, Vega helps Black to his feet, and they watch Priest get tended by medical staff, and that's how the show ends and stuff. So yeah, that was a good match and stuff, and yeah, some of it was good tonight and stuff. So yeah, man, that's crazy that Selena Vega is now finally now with Aleister Black on his side finally. So this has been already a couple of years ago when they're trying to get with each other to, team up, but it never happened because who didn't want them together and stuff. So yeah, anyways, good show tonight. I enjoyed it and stuff. So, anyways, that was this first video. Hope you like it. Now, whatever stuff. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a comment. If you guys want to leave a comment, so I don't care what you guys do. And that was it. I see you guys. I don't know. I want to do a review for tomorrow morning, but man, I'm gonna be so tired after the Crown Jewel Perth and stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna be have a sleep and stuff. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know. So anyways, that was it. I'll see you guys probably Monday or something. I don't know, whenever. So anyways, that was it. I'll see you guys there. All right, laters.